Today in Mr. Bracco's classroom, we're going to learn the triangle angle sum theorem and the triangle exterior angle theorem. The triangle angle sum theorem is something you probably already know. It just says that the sum of the three angles in a triangle are 180 degrees. Okay, so measure of A plus the measure of B plus the measure of C is 180 degrees. All right, you've been doing it for a while, but now you have a name for it, and it's abbreviated triangle angle sum theorem. So let's look at this triangle here. Okay, there's actually three triangles. There's this smaller triangle, and the larger triangle. Well, let's look right here at this triangle here. This says x plus 43 plus 59 is 180. X plus 102 is 180. Okay, this is by the triangle angle sum theorem. And anytime you set up an equation, you have to tell me why. So x is 78 degrees. 78 degrees. Okay. Next, let's look at y. What do we know about y and 78? What do we know about y and 78? Yep, they're linear pair, and linear pairs are supplementary. So y plus 78 equals 180 because linear pairs are supplementary. We learned that in a previous video. So y is 102. Okay, now we need to solve for z. Let's look at this triangle here. That triangle there has z plus 102 plus 49 is 180 by the triangle angle sum theorem. Z plus 151 is 180, so z is 180. Z would be 9 to 60, 29 degrees. So Z is 29 degrees. Also, look at the entire triangle. ABC. 59, 29. And this right here is 80 is 92. The entire piece. 92. This has to be 180. Let's see. 0, carry the 1, carry the 2, excuse me, 180 degrees. Checks out. The triangle angle sum theorem just states the three angles of a triangle are 180 degrees. Let's apply that to some algebra and ratios. We have the ratio of the angle measures of the acute angle, so that's the angles less than 90, in a right triangle is 1 to 2. Oh, it's a right angle. The ratio of this is 1 to 2, so we don't know either, and let's call this one x, right? Because we don't know it, we're looking for it. So if that's x and the ratio is 1 to 2, that would be 1x, this would be exactly 2x. So by the triangle angle sum theorem, 2x plus 90 is 180, the triangle angle sum theorem. 3x is 90, x is 30. That gives me 30, 60, a ratio of 1 to 2. Right? That's just some ratio application to the triangle angle sum theorem. You have a question to work on your own at the end of this. It's a little bit more in-depth algebra. All right, need a couple a little bit of vocab here to do this. We have an exterior angle and we have an interior, remote interior angles. The exterior angle is just when you take a triangle and you extend the line out. You extend the line out, the angle formed. The angle formed is the exterior angle. Angle 1, angle 1, angle 1. Right? Whenever you create an exterior angle, you create the exterior angle, what happens is you have two remote interior angles, which are the non-adjacent, not next to. So if this is angle 1, 2 and 3 would be the remote interior angles. These two angles are not adjacent to 1. These two angles here are not adjacent to 1. These two angles here are not adjacent to 1. So this is the exterior angle. These are called the remote interior angles, right? Remote interior angles. So like remote learning. Teacher, you guys. I'm the exterior person. You're the remote learners. Okay, look at that connection. Whew. All right. Now there's a theorem that goes with this. The triangle exterior angle theorem, which says that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. The exterior angle is equal to the two remote angles. Sum of the exterior is equal to the sum, or the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. Let's look at that. So that means the measure of angle 1 is equal to 80 plus 18. The measure of angle 1 is 98. And that is by the triangle exterior angle theorem. Here we have the we have the exterior angle. So 124 is equal to 59 plus the measure of angle 2. So the measure of angle 2 is equal to, let's subtract that out, 5 gets us 65 degrees. And again, the triangle exterior angle theorem. Right? So all this says is that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. Good. Let's look together then at an example with algebra. Okay, we're going to look at something with algebra. Is this the triangle sum theorem, or the triangle angle sum theorem, or the triangle exterior angle theorem? Yep, this is the triangle exterior angle theorem. It says that 9x plus 77 is equal to x squared plus 11 plus 5x plus 45. The exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So I'm going to solve this out. X squared. If I bring the 9x over, minus 4x, right? I won't skip that step because then we got to combine this. So that is plus 56. So I get 0. It's x squared minus 4x minus 21. I'm going to factor that out. X minus 7, x plus 3. X is equal to 7 or negative 3. Well, we need to check those out. Let's check this negative first. That's an easy one to check out. Okay. It may work. It may not. Right? So let's do negative 3 because we want to see if we can eliminate that or not. So if I plug in a negative 3, for this angle right here, I'm going to get negative 27 plus 57. Excuse me, 77 plus 77, which is 50 degrees. Here, I'm going to get 9 plus 11, 20 degrees. That works. Here, I'm going to get negative 15 plus 45, which is 30. Well, that works. So negative 3 works. A lot of children will think that will not work. Well, it definitely worked. And ABD is 50 degrees. In this case, BDC is 20 degrees. And DCB is 30 degrees. Okay? Now, let's check 7. 7, I get 63 plus 77 is 140 degrees. Check here. 7 squared is 49 plus 11 is 60 degrees. Here, 35 plus 45 is 80 degrees. 80 plus 60 is 140. 7 works too. So both values of x work, which is more than fine. It is more than fine. When you write your answer, excuse me, 60, I apologize, 60, 80. You have to write all possible answers. So when x is -3, I have these values for the angle. But if x is 7, I have these values. So you have to give all of these answers because these are all possible answers. So whenever you have a problem, when you're factoring out, or you have more than one solution, check all solutions because they might all work, only one of them might work, or it's possible none of them work. It's very rare, but it's possible. Okay? You'll have 2 problems to complete. They have factoring in them, right? Do your best. This is honors. You can factor, right? At worst, at least have it set up, get all the way to the factoring spot. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.